It's time now for Down on the Corner with Dale Hoffman, North Central Arkansas's premier news talk program. Brought to you by Baxter Regional Medical Center, providing big city healthcare with a hometown touch. And now, Down on the Corner.
Good morning, North Central Arkansas and Southern Missouri. It is Thursday, June 20th, 2019. It's 7 a.m.
And I'm back.
Like a belch from a bad onion.
Oh, God. You did have to go there. You know, I can leave. Let you produce the show. How's that?
I'll just close my eyes and hit some buttons. How's that?
There you go.
We have a big mess on our hands. How's that? Welcome back, Scooter.
There you go. That's better.
There you go. Good to have you back. Anyway, welcome, everybody, to Down on the Corner program, brought to you by Baxter Regional Medical Center. You didn't put my sign back up, did you?
Oh, no. Just go to BaxterRegionalCare.com.
There you go. You betcha. For their 24/7 urgent care. Baxter Regional Medical Center right here in Mountain, Arkansas, the envy of many Midwestern hospitals. And we have it right here in Baxter County. They serve about 17, 18 counties, both in Arkansas and Missouri. Best care anywhere. That's it. Sign on MASH over the MASH 4077. Best care anywhere. We'll use that for Baxter Regional. Right here.
Well, this urgent care app is pretty cool.
Yeah,
I mean, when you don't feel good and you don't want to wait in line or go out of the house or whatever, you just pick up the phone.
And the doctor's office says, be here at 10:15, and you get there at 10:05, and you wait till 10 till 11, and it'll be just a few more minutes, and you're sitting there half dead. Just go to your iPhone.
Yeah.
Google Play or the app iStore on.
They can do everything over the phone. They can order your prescriptions.
There you go.
Get all your stuff done.
Baxter Regional Medical Center, the envy of many Midwestern hospitals, right here in Baxter County, in Mountain Home, Arkansas. Baxter Regional Medical Center for all your medical needs. Top in everything. Innovation, new technologies. Very, very good. Can't beat it. Thanks to Baxter Regional for being one of our sponsors here on Down on the Corner. And so, I'm enjoying Brewed Awakening coffee. Hope you're doing the same thing. You drinking Sprite again? Wow, they must have stocked up really well.
They had me covered lately. I'm good.
Anyway, Brewed Awakening coffee, 3 locations to serve you. We've got, of course, Baxter Regional Medical Center lobby. We got 62 East Plaza by Anytime Fitness and on Bomber Boulevard. So 3 locations to serve you, the best coffee in town. Check out their menu board. They've got all kinds of stuff. It's like out here at 62 East, it's like a 7-foot menu board right there along the building. Even in June, you get pumpkin spice, you get French vanilla or whatever you want poured in that, in your coffee. And so check them out. They've got mochas, lattes, espresso shots, black coffee like I like, with a little cream and sugar. Check them out.
They got the black man coffee, and then they got the foo-foo coffee.
This stuff, you have to shave your nose after about 3 cups of this stuff. Really good coffee, though. Everybody comes in here except Scooter. He's not a coffee drinker.
Sometimes in winter or whatever, when it's really cold, I'll have a cup, but I'm just never been a big
coffee drinker. Oh, well.
I don't like a lot of hot.
Yeah, I understand. Anyway, check out Brewed Awakening coffee. 3 locations to serve you the best coffee in town. If you're not drinking Brewed Awakening, you're just drinking muddy water.
I will say this. The coffee I do have from Brewed Awakening is really, really good.
Oh, it's excellent,
so I just not big on the hot stuff.
I hear you. Yep.
And I don't understand the whole idea of iced coffee.
Which they do have.
I know.
But to each their own, I guess.
Can't give me a Sprite. I'm good.
Coffee with ice cubes. Go figure.
Sprite and water. I'm fine.
Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas bring the morning prayer each and every day with all our respect. Roller Funeral Homes right here in Mountain Home to serve you. They have 29 across the state, 1 in Memphis, Tennessee. And here, talk to Brad, Charlotte, Chris, Bruce. Anybody there can help you. And they understand what you're going through. My phone just went ding. Excuse me, I'll turn it off.
Mm-hmm. We're live on TV, by the way.
Oh, we are?
Yeah.
Really, when did that happen?
Yeah.
Roller Funeral Homes. Like I said, talk to Bruce, Charlotte, Chris, Brad. Anybody there will help you. They understand whether it's emergency or non-emergency situation. Get your pre-planning done, whatever it may be. Talk to Roller Funeral Homes. Wow. Can't say enough good things about Roller Funeral Homes and the care that they give in your time of need. With all our respect, Roller Funeral Homes. Let's pause now for our morning prayer. Heavenly Father, once again, arrest made for the murder of a child. Lord, social media is full of missing children, child abuse, and children being murdered. Have we gone crazy? Children are a blessing from God, and why do we do these things? All of this is without even getting into the abortion situation. But Lord, it's obvious we in this nation have devalued human life. Lord, help us to bring our country back to God's rules. For instance, like do not kill, do not steal, do not commit adultery. And, there's 7 more. My prayer is that you heal our country, Lord. It's my prayer today. Amen. Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas bring the morning prayer each and every day with all our respect. Roller Funeral Homes.
And now,
brace yourself. He was off yesterday. Wow.
A little higher note there. Did you catch that?
Boy, I did.
Yeah, so did I.
Wow.
That hurt.
I bet you'll feel that this afternoon. Morning weather brought to you by the Z-Team. Bob and Linda's the door for all your real estate needs. 870-405-0793. RetireToArkansas.net, the award-winning Z-Team. And, they have the awards to prove the service, and their customers speak for themselves. They love the Z-Team. Buying, selling, needs some property, Arkansas or Missouri, the Z-Team. For all your real estate needs, we'll take a look at the White River, looking in from Marion County into Baxter County. The little clearing there right in the middle is Cotter, Arkansas. That's the little park down by Big Spring. Be the baseball field and the little railroad museum down there. You'll see the White River coming in and making the circle around Cotter. 62-412 bridge is over to the left side of the screen. See the beautiful horizon. You can check this out for yourself at RetireToArkansas.net. The Z-Team, Century 21 Lemac Real Estate for all your real estate needs. And while you're at RetireToArkansas.net, be sure to check out all the listings they have of homes. Homes ranging from low price to high price. Take your pick. 1 bedroom, 5 bedrooms or more, whatever it may be. Need a rec room? Chances are they've got that listed as well. Check out the Z-Team. And also, when you're ready to sell, Linda's a professional stager, so she can get that house just perfect for that eye appeal when the people walk in and say, ooh, I like that, So, trust the Z-Team. They'll get the job done for you. Buying, selling, need property, Arkansas, Missouri, whether you're in Marion County, Baxter County, Stone, Fulton, Izzard, they can handle it right here in Mountain Home, Arkansas. Right now, we're at 64 degrees in Mountain Home, Flippin at 65, Harrison at 64, Yellow checks in at 65, 64 at Salem and Calico Rock, 66 at Mountain View. Around the region, St. Louis at 67, Poplar Bluff at 69, West Plains at 64, 64 at Branson. And it's halfway decent in Watford City, North Dakota. Caleb, this morning it's 55 degrees where you're at. Looks like partly cloudy skies up there. Not too bad. Just 9 degrees difference between here and North Dakota. Had some showers come through last night in the southern part of the state. But right now we're showing to be, I'm going to refresh this because I'm not seeing much going on here. There we go. Most of Arkansas is clear right now. We've got a little bit of shower activity, Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, Nebraska, and up into the Dakotas. Right now, Missouri and Arkansas are clear, but we got showers in Tennessee, Mississippi, Alabama, and Georgia, as well as northern Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, Pennsylvania, and New York. So we'll hit that Little Rock stop real quick if we can. And so, looks like everything is good in Arkansas. 62-412, east-west is clear. Highway 65, Little Rock to Branson.
Most of what you're seeing on the radar is either fog or just moisture in the air.
It's
not actual rain.
67, 167, Little Rock, Batesville, and on to Poplar Bluff. In good shape there. Your interstates 30, 40, 49, 55, 555 in Arkansas look like they're in pretty good shape right now. And we'll back this out. We'll take a look at St. Louis area. I-70, Columbia to St. Louis, then east to Vandalia, Effingham, Illinois, in good shape there. Interstate 64, East St. Louis, Illinois to Mount Vernon, looks good. I-24 at Interstate 57, southeast to Carbondale, Illinois, in good shape. Interstate 55, Sykeston, Cape Girardeau to St. Louis, no problems there. Lebanon, Rolla on I-44 in the 100-mile run from Rolla into St. Louis, no problems that we're seeing there across the middle part of Missouri. We'll check southwest Missouri real quick, see if we're picking up anything. Tulsa, Joplin, Springfield looks good on I-44, I-70, Kansas City to Columbia, no problems. Not bad. Finally getting some clear, warm weather to dry things out.
Did you see, just north of us last night, my dad had actually called from the farm, thought we were getting hammered with weather. I was like, it ain't raining. He goes, look out the window, look up north. There was a black wall going across.
I filmed it.
Yes, just lightning from
Hang on, I'll pull it up here. We got a minute. Let me pull it up here. I put it on Facebook last night because what I did is here's the video right here. Let me log in here. Now, this is about 30 to 40 seconds. And here in a minute, you'll see some lightning. See the lightning in it right there?
Yeah, it was wall-to-wall lightning.
And I thought, and for a while, you get the air-to-ground lightning over to the right-hand part of this cloud. But yeah, I saw this cloud too, and this is probably the same one. But here's the ironic thing about it. This storm was in Branson to Ava, Missouri. That storm was 50 miles away, minimum.
Yeah.
Because the next frame, the next picture I have is the app from Channel 3. You see Mountain Home, and looking northwest would be Ava to Branson, and there's that storm right there.
It did swing down some because when I looked at it,
yeah, it did down the state line.
Yeah, it was down right at the state line going across.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I filmed some of that lightning. Sure.
Boy, that looked like a nasty storm.
Well, I tell you, you know, when you're 50 to 70, 75 miles out and you can see the lightning from a storm that's running basically on Highway 5 at Ava, Missouri, that's a tall storm.
Yep.
Anyway, wow. Anyway, weather warning map. Ohio, Indiana, Kentucky, parts of West Virginia have some flood watches out. There's fog advisory between northern Missouri and southern Iowa. A little bit of fog advisories in Oklahoma right now. We have already a heat advisory. 'Tis the season. Tomorrow being the first day of summer. Heat advisory in Texas. 7-day forecast for us. We have sunny, high of 88 today. Tonight, 40% chance of showers. These are what's called the summertime pop-ups. They can just blossom, fizzle out. You know, they could be in Gassville and not
Hey, we didn't
home.
get the rain that they were calling for all week.
No,
so
it went way south of us.
We are blessed.
Well, southern Arkansas
our
got hammered
lakes
last
would have
night.
been some issues.
From Texarkana to Little Rock and East, they had several tornado warnings and stuff. Friday, first day of summer, high of 92, 20% chance of showers, low of 74 on Friday night. Saturday, mostly sunny, high of 90. Saturday night, 72 degrees, 30% chance of showers. Then Sunday, another chance of showers come through. We have a 50% chance on Sunday. Sunday night, 60%. High of 86, low of 68. Monday, high of 83 with a 50% chance of showers. And so, we'll check iDrive Arkansas. There's several issues after the storms. I was looking down here around McGee. They have power lines down here on Highway 159. Down around Fordyce, once again, down power lines. This is how bad the storms were down here around Camden. More down power lines on 376 and down power lines on Highway 57. Before you travel, be sure to check out iDrive Arkansas. Check out your border states, Missouri, Oklahoma, Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, and Tennessee. Taking a look at the Missouri Travelers map, a little less. Look at this. It's starting to open up here on I-29.
Yep.
And we have a little bit of advisories here. I'm going to hit one of these and just see what it says here. Route V is closed. Okay. We know that's a state and county road. So far, all these are state and county roads here, so maybe I-29 has finally come out from underneath the water. And so there's no indication that there's anything wrong with the train coming through from St. Louis and Kansas City and back. So maybe things are getting better in that part of Missouri after the massive amount of rains. Allergy sufferers today. Yesterday was an 0.6. Today's going to be a low medium, 4.7. Once again, grasses, dock, and plankton will be your top allergens. Tomorrow's going to be medium at 5.6. So get your allergy medicines ready. Morning weather is brought to you by the Z-Team. Bob and Linda Zadora, the award-winning Z-Team for all your real estate needs. We'll take another look at the White River real quick. The beautiful White River looking in from Marion County into Baxter County. And the beautiful shot from retiretoarkansas.net. And so check it out. Got a challenge. I need about 15 people to check out retiretoarkansas.net today and take a look and just scroll around and take a look at all the nice homes and property they have available in Arkansas and Missouri. Morning weather brought to you by the Z-Team, 870-405-0793, retiretoarkansas.net. An old-time restaurant on the square at Mountain Home. Best breakfast, best lunch in town, Monday through Friday, 7 to 2, Saturday till 11.
Did you have the specials for yesterday?
No, I didn't.
No?
No.
You couldn't remember Wednesdays, liver and onions?
Oh, I knew it was
ham
liver and
beans?
onions, yeah. And ham and beans, yeah.
Okay.
I knew it was. I just didn't get down there in time.
No, I was asking if you knew
No,
to
I knew it,
announce
yeah.
what's... All right, that's
Me
cool.
and Paige, we both agreed that we'd go with the ham and beans.
Ham and beans?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. This morning, it is Thursday, so we have got the twos. 2 pancakes, 2 eggs, and 2 sausage or bacon, all for $5.88.
Wow.
Or for lunch, we've got one of your favorites, open-faced turkey breast.
That is so good.
Comes with 2 sides, roller cornbread, $6.88. Can't beat it.
Oh, wow.
Either that or just go in and have a cup of coffee or some pie. Make sure when you go in to give Amanda a hard time and tell him Doc Osgood told you to do it.
Go get him in trouble. Community Calendar brought to you by Old Time Restaurant on the Square at Mountain Home. Baxter Regional Medical Center is proud to celebrate the 10th anniversary of the Muroc Family Education Center on Aging Endowment on Friday, June 28th from 2 to 4. Paul and Janet Muroc will be at the center visiting with guests, and the community is welcome to drop in. Light refreshments will be served. A tree of life will be set up for guests to write their Muroc Family Education Center on Aging experience on a leaf and hang it on the tree. For more information, call 870-508-3880.
Cool.
10 years. Wow.
Awesome.
Celebrating 10. Let's put this, there you go. Let's put this up on the screen so everybody can see it. Celebrating 10 years. Join us for an open house Friday, June 28th from 2 to 4 at the Muroc Family Center on Aging. Once again, 508-3880. And I need to back this one out one more time, and I need to bring this one up right here. This week's headliner for Friday Night Block Party tonight, or tomorrow night, I should say, Friday, June 21st, 7 p.m. will be the Natural State Band, and Clayton's Downtown Grill and Nature's Way Health Food Store in the Square is the sponsor. And so,
also, if you have got a child from 3rd grade to 6th grade that's interested in playing football, the OFA, Ozark Football Association, is still doing sign-ups. So it's not too late to get them signed up. They will be doing sign-ups tomorrow at the locker room. I believe they did it from 12 to 2, I believe, is what the times are. Also, they will be doing sign-ups on July 13th and July 27th in case you can't make this one. So you still got time.
At the library, we have the Area Author Showcase coming up on July 13th from 10 to 2. Area authors will be at the library promoting and signing their published work. So that'll take place on July 13th from 10 to 2 at the Donald W. Reynolds Library of Baxter County. We all caught up?
Go. I think that's it.
All right, Doc Osgood's our guest today, so stick around. We're going to be talking with Dr. Charles Osgood and got a break to go to, so we'll be right back.
If you want the best breakfast or lunch in the Twin Lakes area, then you've got to come to the Old Time Restaurant. Voted the best breakfast and lunch for 2011, the Old Time Restaurant not only gives you the Southern hospitality right when you walk in the door, they also offer scrumptious breakfast options to curb that early morning appetite. Or stop in later in the day for a tasty sandwich, salad, or a daily special. If a sweet tooth is your guilty pleasure, you can't go wrong with the Pie Lady cooking out over 30 different types of pies. That's the Old Time Restaurant located on the square in Mountain Home.
Our old burger was only 7 ounces, but now it's 8 with brioche bun and pickles. Comes with its own steak knife, it's really that big. Your best competition is always yourself. Chili's is back, baby, back, baby, back. Oh, baby, Chili's is back, baby, back, baby, back. We're focused on one thing, burgers, ribs, fajitas. Just that one thing, burgers, ribs, and fajitas. We're reeling in our menu because it got out of hand. We had a moment of self-actualization. Chili's is back, baby, back, baby, back. Oh, baby, Chili's is back, baby, back, baby, back.
Do you know where your money goes when you give to charity? At the Salvation Army, 85 cents of every dollar stays to help those in need in our local community. Hi, I'm Captain Spaulding. The money we raise help people in the surrounding 5 counties, including Baxter, Marion, Sharp, Izzard, and Fulton. You can help by donating your unwanted items and by shopping at the Salvation Army store. Those in need get assistance with rent, utilities, sending kids to camp, and many other things. When it comes to this charity, the Salvation Army always helps those in our community.
Whether you're a professional lawnscape contractor or a homeowner in need of quality lawn equipment, Moran's Lawn & Garden has you covered. Moran's is the longest originally owned lawn and garden business in Mountain Home, with a 5,700 square foot warehouse packed full of new current year inventory for all your lawn maintenance needs. Moran stocks a full line of factory parts, and they service everything they sell, offering top names like Grasshopper, Hustler, and Country Clipper. Moran stands behind their quality service with thousands of customers using their products daily. Moran's Lawn & Garden, servicing the entire Twin Lakes area.
When I grow up, I want to save lives, like a superhero, and show up when people needed me.
When I grow up, I want to do animations. I want to create characters that can fly.
No matter what it is you want out of life, there is a path to get there.
When I grow up, I don't know what I want to do when I grow up, but I know I want to go to college.
Arkansas State University Mountain Home. Take your first step at asumh.edu.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detailed services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
Why would I recommend Hospice the Ozarks? Because I know the people that work there, I know their hearts, and I know that their desire is to help people with the suffering and the anxiety and the things that can come with either terminal diagnosis or a terminal condition. We want them to have a peace of heart and to have a comfort and to know that someone's there to help them through that so they can enjoy the time that they have.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
$7:22, and our good friend Dr. Charles Osgood is here from Mountain Family Chiropractic, and wow, what a week I've had.
Yeah, it's been interesting for you. It's been an interesting week.
I have never in my life thrown my back out, but woo, did it happen this week.
Yeah.
Woo.
Well, glad we were able to help, too.
Oh, let me tell you. I have to tell the story. I mean, I was sitting and turned wrong, and all of a sudden I thought, uh-oh. Something wasn't right.
Yeah.
And I tried to get up, and I couldn't get up. And once I finally got up, I couldn't straighten up. And the pain, I thought, what did I do?
Yeah.
So I thought, well, maybe if I lay down, it'll just kind of go away. It didn't. So I tried everything I could and finally got in. I mean, you got me right in. I got right in. And you could feel it go back into place.
Yeah. Yeah, it moved pretty good that first time we did it. So.
Yeah. And then yesterday I went back for the ultrasound. Top notch.
Yeah.
So.
Pain relief. It's important. Especially if, you do something like that. People don't even realize what they do most of the time. You just twist wrong or bend wrong.
Well, I'd been out weed
eating. That's all it takes. Yeah, and just overworked it, basically.
And I tell you what, Doc, that weed
eating is one of the worst things for your lower back because the motion that you have to do, the twisting while you have your feet planted is really hard on what they call the sacroiliac joints.
That's it.
And those are what lock up on you, and those are what allow you to bend and twist and move. And so when those lock up, you can't even move.
Let me tell you.
Yeah. But
first-hand experience.
That's something that we work with all the time. It's something that just takes a simple adjustment to get to work again. Sometimes when they're really inflamed like yours were, we might do a little ultrasound therapy on them. We've even done laser therapy on those too, and it works really well with that too. Sometimes we'll do a combo, laser therapy, ultrasound therapy, and adjustments all together. It just depends on how bad it is, how long it's been there. Chronic stuff that's been there for a long time may take us a few visits to get under control.
I mean, it's just like riding your horse into a low branch.
Yeah.
It just hit me out of nowhere.
Yeah, and it can. It can just, all of a sudden you can't move.
It's like, what did I just do? I think, that ain't right. And just any move I did was like,
yeah.
I can't explain it. It hurt.
Yeah.
But thank you for getting me.
Oh yeah, it can.
Wow.
It can be completely debilitating, and it's that way for everybody who experiences something like that. But the thing about it is it's just joint dysfunction, and it simply happens from overuse, doing the same motion too much, like that weed eating. And the same thing happens with raking the leaves or vacuuming. I have people who do house cleaning all the time. They come in because they did too much of this motion with the vacuuming. And so all of those things tend to lock up those joints in the back, and then you just can't move. But they are something that we unlock all the time and get functioning again. If we need to, we'll use, like we said, the ultrasound therapies, laser therapies, even massage therapy. We've got a great massage therapist who will work the kinks out of the muscles in the lower back to try to get it to where it doesn't continually pull you out of alignment all the time too. So lots of things can be done. Main thing is, if you're experiencing anything like that, don't wait around and hope it's going to go away, because the pills aren't going to fix it. We've got to get the function restored, and that's what it needed to be done with you, was get that function restored.
Boy, it was tough. Let me tell you, it hurt.
Hard to move.
Oh man, I thought I'm gonna have to call the ambulance. Get into ER was hurting that bad.
Yeah, I know it can be that bad.
And then thought I gotta call Doc.
Yep.
So. Well, thank you for putting me back together.
Yeah. Well, that's what we're there for.
I feel like the Tin Man that had a shot of WD-40 now.
Yeah. No, that's what we're there for. We enjoy helping people and restoring function again to where you can actually live the way you want to live. So anybody out there who's ever had pains like that across the low back, the sacroiliac joints, which are kind of out to the side of the lower back, coming down the legs, pain down the legs, all of those things we take care of.
And do it very well.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, we have a specific technique that we use. It's called flexion distraction technique. And it's where you lay on a table face down and the table flexes. And that flexing, it doesn't seem like a whole lot when you're doing it, but it does wonders for the discs of the lower back.
Yep.
It draws them apart, rehydrates discs that have been degenerated a little bit, and it takes pressure off of the nerve and the irritation off of the nerve. Then we adjust you, and that irritation continues to go away even further. So the more that's done, the more you get back in good condition again.
And for me, the experience I had, I was laying on my right side, which was the one that was hurting. I was laying on my side with the hip down, and you pushed on the left side, and it went back in.
And you can feel it just
lock. It's kind of like putting the socket on the extension. You felt it lock out. I said, "Ouch!"
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, hey, it's done.
Now it feels better, and that's basically it. It's just when it gets stuck, it gets stuck. It doesn't move, and then you need outside force like the adjustment to get it to where it'll function again. So
man, let's take a quick look at the website on Chiropractic Care. You've got it all revamped here. It looks really good. Chiropractic techniques.
Yeah, there's several different ones that we use, and our main technique is called diversified technique, and it's just standard chiropractic adjusting, hands-on. We put our hands on you and move the bones. We can do the activator technique, which is not my favorite technique, but there are some people who like the activator technique, and we use it on those people. But my number one go-to is putting my hands on you and getting you adjusted. The Thompson technique that we use is just for the pelvis, and it's for those SI joints. We use one drop piece to try to get those SI joints to move a little bit better, but that's the only Thompson that I ever use on anyone. And then Cox flexion distraction is what I mentioned before, where you lay face down on the table and it pulls and draws apart on the lower back vertebrae to get more opening in those discs down there in the lower back.
Huh. I didn't know there's so many different techniques.
Yeah, there's even more than that.
Really?
You learn about 15 different techniques when you're in school, and then you kind of choose the ones that you like to use for your own. But it's mountainhomechiro.com is the website, and we just revamped it. You can see a lot of different stuff there, and if you scroll all the way to the bottom, you can see the pictures of the lasers, and you click on those, and then you can get all the details about it.
Yeah, this is the video we did last summer, almost a year ago now.
Mm-hmm. And that will give you all of what the laser actually does. It's actually 3 lasers in one working together, all together, different wavelengths to cover all the bases, and it reduces inflammation almost instantly. It reacts with the cells at a cellular level so that it will increase the metabolism of the cells and thereby reduce pain fast because you're getting rid of the toxins in the cells and the waste products in the cells. So it's a really wonderful therapy. We've had great success with it, and you know that success. It's been something we used with you several times, and knees can benefit from it. We do it on feet. We have a lot of people who do it for plantar fasciitis.
Really? Yep.
And that's heel pain across the bottom of the foot, inflammation across the bottom of the foot that's really debilitating. Hardly walk most of the time when you have that. Shoulder pain. We have one gentleman who's a weightlifter type of a person, has always done something that way with weights and in really good shape, but had problems with his deltoid muscle for years. He couldn't lift without having a problem or pain in that deltoid muscle. Well, we did 10 sessions with the laser, and it's gone. It's
good.
He's back
I may
in
have
good
to
shape.
do that then. I've got
You got some knee things going on now, so we'll do 10 sessions with the laser, and we make it affordable. It's probably about half of what anybody else is charging out there, and we do that because we'd rather treat more people than charge a bunch of money and only treat a few. So we enjoy being able to do as much as we can for as many people as we can.
7:32. We need to take a quick break. More with Dr. Charles Osgood, Mountain Home Family Chiropractic, right after this.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
When you need durable and comfortable hospital scrub stat, you need the Uniform Shop. The Uniform Shop is the place for top quality uniforms, carrying a great selection of name brands including Carhartt, Cherokee, and Gray's Anatomy, as well as shoes from Clogs, Softwalk, and Landau, stethoscopes from Littman, blood pressure cuffs, scissors, name-tagged retractable compression socks, paramedic BDUs, and Rocky boots. The Uniform Shop also offers customizing, embroidery, as well as minor alterations. Let us put you in uniforms. Shop the Uniform Shop. Take a step back in time when going to a barbershop meant more than just getting a haircut. Come into Legionnaire's Barbershop today, a unique gentleman barbershop. Get back in style from a former celebrity hairstylist and a licensed barber instructor who are trained in tonsorial arts and lock removal and happy to give you a straight razor shave. Legionnaire's Barbershop is veteran-owned and operated and located at 848 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. For a full, old-fashioned barbershop experience, stop by Legionnaire Barbershop today. Your car is a member of the family. It takes you where you need to go, and it makes sure you are safe at all times. When a wreck or accident happens, trust the only place that will treat you and your vehicle like a person, not a number. From collision repair and windshield replacement to paintless dent repair and hail damage removal, Dent Boys can cover all your automotive repair needs and make sure you are satisfied every step of the way. Call or visit the professionals at Dent Boys today and see the Dent Boys difference. $7:35, Vision with Dr. Charles Osgood, Mountain Family Chiropractic, and we need to talk about automobile accidents.
Yeah, auto accidents. One of the big things that most people don't really understand about auto accidents is that pain can come later. Most of the time, when you're in an accident, you're going to have a lot of adrenaline that's pumping. You don't really feel too much pain. And it can be weeks to sometimes even months later when you start having issues. The issues that you're going to have are you're going to wake up in the morning and you can't even move your neck. You're so locked up that you can't even move. And it can happen in the lower back. You can get whiplash injuries in the low back. You can get whiplash injuries in the neck. All of those things lead to you just not being able to move and not being able to function. It gets so locked up. So first thing to do whenever you're ever in an accident, come in and let's take pictures. Let's see what you've done to yourself. Even in a small fender bender, it can still do damage. So don't just say, hey, I'm fine, and don't do anything about it. Come in and let's look at it. Let's find out what needs to be done. If we need to do some work to get you to where the function's restored again, we'll do that. Our special for taking x-rays and doing nerve scans and everything is just $37. So it's only going to cost you $37 to find out. And, automotive insurance pays for chiropractic care too. So, don't worry about the cost. We will check it out, find out what needs to be done. Main thing is do not sign anything saying I am fine until you have it checked out, because it will be all out of your pocket if you do otherwise.
Well, several years ago, my mother was rear-ended in her car. She turned into one of the local businesses on Highway 5. Was rear-ended. It wasn't a major accident. It was a minor accident. But still that jolt.
Yeah.
But she'd always had headaches.
Yeah.
I said, need to go see Doc Osgood. Oh, no, my dad had them. It's inherited and blah, blah, blah. I said, Mom, it'll help. Oh, yeah. So finally I brought her in.
Yeah.
Not only did you find out what was wrong from the accident, but, you've had some headaches.
Mm-hmm.
And the last 3 years of her life, she was headache-free.
Yeah. Yeah, we were able to get rid of those things, so... And it's interesting how people will just live with something like that for years and years and years.
Well, my dad would have a headache so bad he'd have a rag wrapped around his head.
Yeah.
Well,
maybe he needed a chiropractor too.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's funny. What you'll put up with and what you'll live with, and what you'll take drugs for. And the greatest thing about chiropractic care is it's drug free. We will make things function better, and when we do make things function better in the spine, then we can get rid of pain. And headaches are a big one, because people take all kinds of meds just to try to get through their headaches, and we try to get it under control so that we can live life pain-free without having to take meds. And that's why we added the laser therapy, because one more thing that we can use that's drug-free. It is something that reduces pain and inflammation, almost instantaneously. It can take a few visits with it to get it to where it's really under control, but each visit does extremely well at getting the inflammation and the pain under control. And it's without drugs, so it's...
even back in the radio days when me and you would meet down there and we'd talk on Mountain Talk, and I'd use the analogy, every morning I got to air up the left front tire.
Yep.
It's either something's wrong with the tire or something's in the tire. Nevertheless, I've got two choices: fix the tire or air it up every day.
Right.
So airing it up every day is like taking the pills.
Right.
Okay, we're just covering up a problem.
Yeah.
Go down to the tire shop, pull the nail out, put a patch in, be done with it.
Yeah. Usually if you have pain, it's your idiot light. It's something telling you there's something not right.
Yep.
So just like that idiot light on your dashboard, don't ignore it. Don't ignore the pain, because it's only going to get worse. And it can get to where it's debilitating and you can't function. And you don't want it to get to that point, because if it gets to that point, then you're going to really have some issues. And you can get rid of that drug-free, surgery-free, just by improving the function of the spine. And that's what we do. Yep. And we do it all the time.
Even the CDC is recognizing chiropractic care and some physical therapy instead of drugs, because we've got this problem now. Mm-hmm. And we all have to admit, we've been seeing these TV commercials for 50, 60 years.
Right.
And at one, I told you about this one. Remember buffering?
Yeah.
And here's some 35, 36, 37-year-old people at a picnic. Everybody's having fun. And lady says, Joe, you got my buffer? Oh, I gave it to Andy. He's got a sore pitching arm. Andy, you got my buffer? Well, I gave it to Ann. She's got a headache. They're passing the buffer.
Yeah, right. I know.
You had Anacin and Dristan and Buffer and Barrett. You got, just
right.
We got a pill for everything.
And now we got the opioid epidemic.
Here we go.
And it's because really, when the only thing you have in your toolbox is a pill to give to somebody to dull the pain, and that's all you have, that's all you're going to give for years and years and years, and then you're going to get people addicted to it.
Yeah.
And so this is an alternative. Laser therapy is an alternative. Chiropractic adjusting. We use laser along with chiropractic because they work hand in hand. And if we can use the laser therapy, it'll reduce the inflammation, and then it makes it easier for us to adjust to. Mm-hmm. So laser therapy in our office is used to reduce the inflammation, say in the lower back. When you go to adjust, the lower back adjusts easier. And we use it in the feet, like we said before, to help with plantar fasciitis. We use it in the shoulder, used it in knees, hips, just about every joint in the body that has an issue of function. And so,
I've not seen this on the website. This is in the new. This is health resources for the community.
Yeah, little things that
organizations, thought and meditation, exercise, nutrition, wellness for kids, other health resources, right here on the website.
Yeah,
along with life and wellness coaching and fitness centers.
Yep, all kinds of things that you can go see, go do, and just kind of check out. There's lots of good stuff on the website. So
there's a lot of information there.
Yeah, a lot of good stuff.
So nutrition and chiropractic care.
Yeah, nutrition's a big thing for anyone who has pain, because if you have pain, it's about inflammation typically, and you want to reduce anything that's going to cause more inflammation. So an anti-inflammatory diet is a big one. And there's a lot of things nutritionally that you can do to help with the pain that you're experiencing too. So there's just a lot of good stuff on the website that you can kind of thumb through and go through. But main thing is chiropractic safe. There's a tab there where chiropractic is safe. It talks about right there.
Right there.
Yeah.
Yep, there it is.
Chiropractic is safe. It talks about what chiropractic does, why it works so well. You get all kinds of misinformation out there about, oh my gosh, chiropractic can do this to you or can do that to you. Well, get it from the source. Chiropractic has been around for more than 100 years, and we've done so many good things for people just because we do make things function better in the spine, and by doing that we're going to get rid of pain and inflammation and improve your life.
Well, one example, I remember this, the guys used to come out and they'd crack their knuckles. Remember that?
Right.
Oh man, all this stuff.
Yeah. Well, it's a wives' tale that says, you crack your knuckles and it's bad for you. It's not a bad thing to do that necessarily, because you're just opening that joint and letting it function again. What chiropractic does is it takes joints in the spine, in the hands, in the elbows, in the shoulder that are not functioning and have locked up and are restricted a little bit, and we remove that restriction by adjusting. Simple adjusting is just getting movement restored in a joint, and it can be done with any joint in the body. So
yeah, if we can knock them out of whack, we can put them back.
Right.
So
and you can make them function again.
Chiropractic.
Yeah, and the things you do to yourself on a daily basis, on a regular basis, is what gets those joints to not function like they should. It's overworked, and it's injuries, things like that. And over time, those injuries add up and cause more and more pain and more stiffness, more and more restriction. So we remove the restrictions. That's what we do.
I wish, and I know there's a lot of people out there suffering in pain like I was. Whew, man, that was vicious.
Yeah.
That was vicious. Wow. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
And it was nothing more than sitting and all of a sudden, and he went through it a couple years ago.
Yeah.
He had
2 years back.
And there's that, you could just see it on your face. You're in pain, aren't you?
Yeah. It ain't no fun to be in pain. So don't live with it.
Yeah.
And don't hope it's going to go away just by taking some pills. We'll fix it. We'll find the source of it and fix it.
746. Let's take a peek at the White River. We haven't done that in a while. Take a peek at the White River. Brought to you by the Z Team. Bob. Bob
nice.
and Linda's the door for all your real estate needs. 870-405-0793. Retiredtoarkansas.net. Time for a quick break. We'll be right back.
At Connor Family Funeral Home, our goal is to provide our friends and neighbors with caring, compassionate services at an affordable price. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that offers a wide range of services to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area and provide many options to memorialize your loved ones and address all the details for a more personalized service. Where compassion and affordability meet, Connor Family Funeral Home in Mountain Home.
Sure, all mowers cut grass, but only a Ferris mower with suspension technology can provide you with increased productivity, quality of cut, durability, and comfort. The caster wheels and cutting deck are connected to the frame beneath the suspension. This lets the deck follow the wheels as they move up and down in relation to the ground contours. Maintaining the distance between the deck and the ground results in a beautiful, consistent cut. Visit your local Ferris dealer to experience the difference suspension makes.
Hi, we're Bob and Linda Zadora, the Z Team at Century 21 Lemac Realty, and we'd like you to meet the rest of our team.
When you are working with the Z Team, you will find that not only are they down-to-earth people, but they are trained professionals who work with downsizers, first-time homebuyers, and clients who may want to relocate to our beautiful Ozarks. Our team has agents who specialize in lake and river properties, listing and selling raw land, acreage, and all residential homes. Listing your property with the Z Team will help get it sold with unmatched Century 21 global marketing. You can find out more at retiredtoarkansas.net.
It takes the right gear to survive out here. Oh, there she is. Ferris. It's the best gear around. Strong as an ox. Safe as houses. Out back, there's one powerful beast. Awesome. Four-wheel suspension. Handles whatever Mother Nature throws at you. Designed to take the hard out of hard work. And deliver all the power you could need. So if you want to tackle the great outdoors, get yourself a Ferris.
I was involved in a wreck on the interstate. A friend and I was rear-ended by a drunk driver, and I was in excruciating pain. I started the chiropractic care along with massage therapy, and it has totally transformed my world. With God's help and the help of them, I have totally got my life back together, and I'm free of pain medicine, and I'm so grateful that I am where I need to be today.
If you want the best breakfast or lunch in the Twin Lakes area, then you've got to come to the Old Time Restaurant. Voted the best breakfast and lunch for 2011, the Old Time Restaurant not only gives you the Southern hospitality right when you walk in the door, they also offer scrumptious breakfast options to curb that early morning appetite. Or stop in later in the day for a tasty sandwich, salad, or a daily special. If a sweet tooth is your guilty pleasure, you can't go wrong with the Pie Lady cooking out over 30 different types of pies. That's the Old Time Restaurant located on the square in Mountain Home.
7:49. I got to thinking though, Joe Biden promised if he's elected, he's going to cure cancer.
Isn't that great?
Wonderful.
We're going to get rid of cancer now. And
My question is, why didn't he start that in 09?
I don't know.
9,
What was
10,
he,
11, 12,
what was
13,
he thinking?
14, 15,
If he would have said he was going to cure cancer then,
we'd be done with it.
We'd be
done with it.
Yeah, I mean, and all the time he was in with Obama, he could have cured cancer that whole time.
Well, yeah, I mean...
all he had to do was
but
just
I
do it.
promise, I'm going to cure.
He's going to cure it now.
I've seen it. So...
I think...
Help's on the way.
I think he's an interesting guy. And he puts his foot in his mouth, old Uncle Joe. And it's going to be so interesting who they have.
He needs a good chiropractor to readjust after that foot's removed.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be interesting to see who these people actually come up with as their front runner. Because you got Uncle Joe, and then you got Crazy Bernie.
Oh, boy.
That's just... Who do you have as your front runner? There's just nobody.
Really?
Seriously.
And then what was that? See if I can bring that editorial cartoon back up about about the concentration camp.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, that's another one.
You got Alexandra Cortez.
Yeah, talking about concentration camps.
And here's Uncle Sam saying, "Well, it's the only one where they got to climb a fence to get in."
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, she doesn't really understand the concept of concentration camps, I don't believe.
Let's see if I can scroll down here. But, some of this stuff just gets totally hilarious. Like,
It really is.
What are
and,
we...
you have to wonder, what planet are these people from? Because I've never even heard of the things that they come up with before. I mean, it's just... They come up with something new all the time that just kind of boggles the mind.
One thing about Facebook, you see one thing and try to find it, you can never
find
find it.
You can never go back to it. You can never go back to it.
So, I don't know. Somebody had it on here. It was so freaking funny. But,
yeah.
Cortez is standing there, of course, his cartoon form and says, the border is just like a concentration camp in Uncle Sam. It's the only one with a fence that people are climbing to get in.
It's hilarious. The things that she comes up with are just very hilarious. And I actually wish she was the front runner in all their group. But
well, people vote for her too.
Yeah. I know.
She got elected from New York, so it tells you a lot about that. What bothers me, though, right now is the state of Illinois and their wide open abortion. There it is right there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, here's that cartoon. America's border is just like a concentration camp. And Uncle Sam says, then it's the only one in history where people climb a fence to get in.
I know. It's true. And I mean, what did these people want us to do as a country? They want us to just take down any border, any wall, let the flood of people just come on in.
But they don't understand the tax burden on us to
they don't
take
understand,
care of
and the kind of people that come in. You don't know who you're letting in. You don't know who you're letting in.
And I want to ask these people, do you lock your doors at night?
Right.
Well, if she goes back to New York, goes back to her home, her apartment, whatever, you lock your door?
Does she lock her door?
More than likely, you got a string of locks that long on the door. Click, click, click. You got 18 locks to get through.
And most of these people have fences around their houses and gates and security, and you're not allowing anybody in your place.
Even the St. Louis Cardinals, where some of them, Ozzie Smith still lives, I believe, in Southwest County.
Mm-hmm.
It's a gated community.
Yeah, right.
with a gator, I mean, come on. Anyway, I don't know. But Uncle Joe's going to cure cancer if elected now. But he's not going to. You got to elect him first.
You have to elect him
so
in
he
order
can cure
for him
cancer.
to cure the cancer.
The White House must have this magic potion.
It's true.
And only Joe knows where it's at.
Good old Uncle Joe. Yeah, it's been pretty hilarious just to watch what they come up with on a daily basis, because it's just
And
asinine.
Illinois came up with that extreme abortion.
That was pretty extreme, I'd have to say.
And they're standing there applauding that?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why you would. It's pretty crazy. Politics today is just nuts anyway. So, and what I like too is Uncle Joe has a get together, and he's got 85 people that show up, and Trump has a get together. And 125,000, and you can only fit 25,000 in the stadium. So,
And they came back and says not one trash can was dumped, no windows were broken, no cars were set on fire.
Yeah, nobody acted the fool.
Yeah.
So, it's quite a stark comparison actually to between Trump and probably any of those people who try to have a rally.
But
I'd like to see that.
There's a arguing point here, about the economy. Okay, let's look right here, the stock market here, and the Dow Jones Industrial right now up 38.46 at 26,504.
Yeah.
26,504. New York Exchange up 46.62 at 12,954, and the Nasdaq now is up 33.44 at almost 8,000. It's 79.87.
It's
13
huge.
points.
Yeah, it's huge. The economy's booming. How do you run against a president with an economy like this? I don't know.
And remember Obama saying, well, gasoline prices have pretty well stabilized. We've got it pretty well stabilized at $3.40 a gallon.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. And he had no clue on how to make the economy do what it's doing now.
I was in Indianapolis, Indiana, at Walmart with the discount card, and it's $4.09 a gallon.
Oh, yeah.
$80 to fill a
I
tank.
remember those days. Especially driving a truck that gets really crappy mileage.
Man, alive, can you imagine that 392 Hemi I had getting 6.5?
Yeah.
That's probably about, you're not getting
sucking
much
down
more
the
than-
gas,
yeah.
boy. Yeah,
Anyway, it is
crazy.
what it is. Some of it's just downright hilarious.
And that's what I think. I think it's just it's a circus is what it is now. Just watching these people and the gyrations that they go through.
The families of the slaves.
That's amazing. And number one,
you're gonna be 30 years with the
how are
family
you
tree.
how are you gonna pick these people out that you're gonna pay? How are you gonna pick them out?
It's like,
and why? What's the point?
So the Emancipation Proclamation was 1863.
Yeah.
So that's what 155. It's well over 150 years.
If you can't get over it by now, money that we give to you is not going to help you. It's not going to help you.
Pay them in Confederate money.
Yeah. I bet we could find some of that. There's probably some of that still around. Use some Confederate money.
It's I don't know. Really, is that our thinking in the House of Representatives right now?
And that's what's going to fix our country.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're going to pay these people for their families being slaves.
Right.
I guarantee you 90%, maybe more, 95% don't even know their family history.
That's probably true. Yeah, and they certainly can't trace it back that far. I mean, really. So that's what I said. How are we going to make these reparations? How are we going to choose who gets this money? And when this guy gets this money because we know he was from a slave family, but his next door neighbor didn't because we don't know if he's from a slave family, do you think that's going to cause an issue between people when one guy gets it and the other guy doesn't? Yeah. I don't see how that's even possible.
We've got bridges falling apart on our highways. We've got children being murdered. We've got children being taken. We're not protecting our own children. We're abusing our own children.
Right.
We've got domestic violence. We've got all kinds of things going on, and we're worried about something that happened 150
Right.
years ago.
You have to look at the things that they come up with to want to make an issue.
Yeah.
1 minute.
It's not stuff that is going to fix our country.
Right.
So.
Anyway, a lot of fun there.
Now we've fixed everything.
Now we fixed it. Yeah, Uncle Joe. He can cure cancer if he's elected. Couldn't do it in 8 years, but...
Just remember, vote Uncle Joe if you want to cure cancer.
And for all your back and knee pain,
come see me.
Dr. Osgood can heal, let me tell you.
We can fix you up.
I was in lots of pain the other day, and he got right in and knocked it right out. And I appreciate it so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's what we're
Check
here
out
for.
the website, Mountain Home Family Chiropractic, and phone number 870-425-4424. When you come up right here, request an appointment. You can get that done online, and also you go right to email us. That goes directly to Dr.
Right to
Charles
me.
Osgood, and so that's a one-on-one. Running out of time at 7:42. Hope you all have a wonderful day. We'll see you tomorrow.